President Donald Trump's close ally, Vivek Ramaswamy, faced a humiliating moment in his home state of Ohio after being booed off stage by a crowd of conservative student activists. The dramatic scenes unfolded during the Young Americans for Liberty conference in Cleveland on Thursday, where the Republican-backed Ohio governor candidate had been invited to speak. Everything appeared to be going smoothly until one comment completely changed the mood. Ramaswamy told the audience, "No matter which direction America goes, people in his generation have already made it, and they'll be fine." He then added that it would be their generation, the young people in the audience, who would end up paying the price. The remark immediately triggered loud boos from the already hostile crowd. One furious attendee could be heard yelling, "You're a political cretin and you need to get the F out of here," as others joined in with more shouting and jeering. Videos of the confrontation quickly spread across social media, showing the crowd continuing to boo as Ramaswamy attempted to carry on. But the hostility didn't stop there. The former presidential hopeful was heckled repeatedly during his address. At one point, he argued that the real divide in America wasn't between Republicans and Democrats, but between winners and whiners. That line only intensified the atmosphere. When one audience member interrupted him again, Ramaswamy fired back, telling the heckler that if they wanted to give a speech, they could wait until they were given a speaking slot, and until then, they should sit down. The confrontation eventually became too much. Although Ramaswamy had been scheduled to speak for around 30 minutes, his appearance ended after just 14. As the boos continued echoing around the hall, he wrapped things up with a brief farewell. Saying, quote, "Peace out, see you guys," he then walked off stage while many in the audience continued jeering. The backlash has drawn attention because the crowd wasn't made up of political opponents. These were largely conservative students attending a right-wing libertarian conference, many of whom would typically be expected to support Republican candidates. The incident has already sparked debate online, with critics suggesting it reflected growing frustration among parts of the conservative movement, while supporters argued the crowd simply disagreed with Ramaswamy's message rather than rejecting him politically. Ramaswamy first rose to national prominence during his unsuccessful Republican presidential campaign against Donald Trump in 2024. After suspending that campaign, he became one of Trump's most vocal supporters heading into the presidential election. Following Trump's return to the White House in January 2025, Ramaswamy was chosen to co-lead the Department of Government Efficiency, known as DOGE, alongside Elon Musk. But he later stepped away from that role to launch his campaign for governor of Ohio. Trump quickly threw his full support behind him, calling Vivek a very good person who truly loves the country, adding that he would make a great governor and giving him his complete and total endorsement. Now, after this viral confrontation, questions are already being raised about whether Ramaswamy's message is resonating with the very conservative voters he hopes will carry him to victory in Ohio.